Hey everyone! Hit the wall. Cherry here. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing my Purikura pictures that I took while I studied abroad in Japan, which was during the spring semester of 2015. And it's currently the fall semester of 2016. So yes, it is long overdue. So let's dive right into it, shall we? So the first one I took was during the very first week that we were there, March 28th, 2015. And this was during a scavenger hunt activity that we were assigned to do during orientation. I vlogged it, so check that out if you haven't already. Part of the scavenger hunt was taking a picture in a Purikura booth and cutting off one of the pictures and pasting it on, or taping it on the little sheet that we had with the list of the scavenger hunt things. It was really cute because there was some costumes that you could put on, like cosplays. So we decided to dress up a little bit in the pictures. Here's the first one. She's wearing a cake hat. He's wearing Goku's outfit in Dragon Ball Z. He's wearing a Goku inflatable wig. She's wearing a Attack on Titan jacket. I'm wearing a seifuku. Good stuff. So the second one, yeah, that's going on. We were team 4. We were all in different teams for anytime we had kind of like activities. I wrote tomodachi, which means friends. I wrote in hiragana because I didn't know the kanji for it at the time. And you know, I'm trying to be kind of sexy there, you know, very vogue, I guess. This one. This one's really funny because this guy right here, on his way to class, like when he arrived on campus to school and was walking to class one morning, he was interviewed by a news station and they were basically asking him about his time studying in Japan, and he gave them this picture to use on the news. So then the next day when it was like playing on TV, a lot of people that were in a homestay that watched the morning news with their family, they saw him talk about it and they saw this picture, so that's fun. This one, we are fabulous. I wrote that. It was really nerve-wracking because when you decorate the pictures after you take them, there's a time limit, so it's like really like nerve-wracking trying to decorate everything, and there's so many options. This one, he's being cute. She's making some kind of face. He's trying to be kind of sexy. She's there. I'm barely there. And I wrote sugoi. And the last photo, which I think this is the best one. There he is being cute. There he is being kind of sexy. They look cute with their peace sign, and there's me. I think this one's definitely my favorite. So the second one, this was taken in Ikebukuro, I think. Oh yeah, this was after we went to this cake buffet, which I vlogged, so you can check that out if you haven't already. And it was pretty impromptu. We went to an arcade, and then within the arcade was the Purikura booth, which is where a lot of them are pretty much located. So we were there, and one of them suggested that we take Purikura, and the other one was like, well, no, I don't really look pretty today. And she's like, don't worry, they make you look pretty. And they do. They make you look pretty almost to the point where you don't look human. You look kind of alien-like, and this is an example of it. So we had our first picture, you know, sitting there. I don't look like this at all. Let's do a side-by-side comparison. I don't look like this. Maybe I should be glad. And yeah, you know, doing my signature face. And we had some full body pictures. And this was taken April 17th, Friday, 20 o'clock. So this one was taken at the cross-dressing bar that we went to, me and some people. And I vlogged that, so check that out if you haven't already. But there's really, like, basically we thought it was going to be like a cafe almost. It was a bar, and I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but my suspicion is that this was a very common place for men or anyone, I guess, that's interested in cross-dressing men to meet up and pay for some activities. I don't know, maybe. I mean, whatever. I just thought it was interesting because we went in there so innocently, but pretty kinky stuff probably happened at that place. Or I'm wrong. So what happened was we were sitting there and these two people worked there, I think. One of them was this really visual kei looking guy. He looked so cool, and he was really tall and just so visual kei. And then this person was cross-dressing in like a policewoman or a post. So you're a post office girl, or I don't think that's a police officer now that I'm staring at the picture. I think it was my friend who was in these pictures that suggested. I can't fully remember, but there was a Purikura booth in the place, and the place was pretty small. But they did manage to fit that in there. So we climbed over in there literally because there was like a couch that was kind of like blocking the entrance because it was a small place. So we climbed in there and then we took pictures, and the visual K guy paid for them. And I was like, oh, that's so nice. And we felt kind of bad. I was hoping that they didn't think that we went there to treat them as like a commodity or like some sort of like touristy thing. Like we genuinely thought they were cool and we really liked the way they looked. So we wanted to take pictures with them. But I still felt really awkward about the whole thing. So as you can see, my poses in these pictures are not really great. I'm just smiling. It's so boring. Memorable. I wish I could get to know these people. I'll just forever remember them as the visual K guy and possible post office working cross-dressing person at the cross-dressing bar. Good times, good times. I wonder if they remember us. Probably not. So these ones were taken at Shonen Jump World, or, well, it's called J World, but I kept calling it Shonen Jump World. And I vlogged that, so check that out if you haven't already. And basically what it was just a really simple photo booth, and it was at the very entrance. So we were like, yeah, let's take pictures. So we went in, and it was in the little Naruto section of the, I guess you could say, amusement park. They had different sections. One was Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto. Was there a Bleach one? I can't remember. So the first one, we could pick different backgrounds. So I picked Kakashi because he's sexy. Yeah, the lighting wasn't very flattering and it didn't Photoshop our faces. And then the second one, she picked this one, and I'm supposed to mail this to her. This is Itachi, right? I don't know anything about Naruto except like the very beginning. These decorations are so much better. Like, look at all the hearts and sparkles. And that was on July 1st, 2015. So this one was on a day that I didn't vlog. I wish I did though, because this was really cool. And I think we just decided like after school we were gonna just do something fun. We went to Harajuku, which wasn't too far from our school, and we just walked around. There was one place that we went down these stairs, and it was just a place full of just photo booths. And there was even like a little dressing room where you could go in, and it had like the mirrors and the stools for you to like dress yourself up. So we picked this one. I think this one had Kyari on it, I think, on the outside. I wish I recorded this or take pictures of it. I think I probably didn't bring my camera or something. So for this one, we got to color our hair. So I made myself pink and she made herself kind of like a rose gold color. This one says, wow. Wow, indeed. This one, got a little silly with that one. And this one, nice. And then this one was the next day, the day after. And this was the same day I went to the cat cafe and the train cafe, which I vlogged. And this was taken in the town, I believe, that our dorm was in. So I think this was when we got home. Yeah. 21 o'clock. And this one I think is like the funniest. So I'm apparently in a UFO catcher and I'm getting like attacked. Well, I'm getting picked up by a crane. So that was really fun. This one is some full body pictures and we don't look like that. My legs aren't that long and they're not that slim. They like stretch your body out. It was really interesting. And then here's some close-up shots. I don't look like that. Well, here's one winking. The very last one in this set is the best one. Are you for real? Why is there a foot? I guess I shouldn't even ask why, but I love it. And then finally, the final set, I took this on, it was July 24th, because that was the same day we went to the Maid Cafe. If you'd like to hear me talk about that, I made a video explaining the whole experience. I was with my friend Cassie, who you might have remembered in some of my convention vlogs, and her friend. This one had the overall best aesthetic. It was so like internet, Tumblr, and I think these are the best pictures because they're so funny. So here we go. The first one. Look at my foot. Look at my body. Look at my leg. Wonderful. Prince, I think about you all the time. Princess, I'm head over heels for you. Cassie, this is when she just arrived to Japan to teach English for a long time. So she actually had a Japanese email set up for all these. Well, I think most of them. You can have them sent to your email. So that's how I was able to get these digital high-res versions. Okay, this one, we had like sunglasses pop up on our heads, kind of like the very current and very trendy Snapchat filters. And then we had some stickers, like this bunny that's bending over, very sassy. This one, pretty random. I like the heart placement of the candy hearts. I love the placement of that. Happiness to you, Bubbles Girls Club. This is the Bubbles Girls Club. You better recognize. Whatever, forever, always. Sexy Garusu. I like this. I look so cute here. Like, what? What's going on? Oh my gosh. This is so good. I'm crazy about you, Peko girl. Tanoshi, princess girl. Be mine. She has a gun. She's flipping you off. She's holding a lollipop. I'm just there enjoying it all. I love the sparkly stickers as well. Very nice. So those are all my Purikura pictures that I took while I was in Japan. I really wish I took more because like they weren't that expensive, and this is something that doesn't really exist here at all, I think. But I know they have them in like other parts of like the US, but just here, Florida, we're kind of lacking. So I hope you enjoyed. And if you've taken pictures like these, let me know in the comment section below. If you haven't, I hope you get to one day because they're really, really fun. As always, thanks for watching. If you'd like to donate money to help North Korean refugees live a better life outside of North Korea, click the link in the description box of this video and you'll see me in the next video if mine you decide to click on. Bye!